I did.
You did too?
Yeah, sure. Just hop right in front of me there. I appreciate that.
I didn't see it came. I apologize, sir.
It's all right.
Got it? I'm just looking at the blinds real fast. Apologize. All right, I'm good. Anybody else? Good. Good. All right. Everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
What I'm going to do is just go over the information that I gave out earlier. I do have just a small piece of additional information, so I'll go ahead and get started now. Today at 4:22 p.m., a resident here in Clinton County called the Clinton County Sheriff's Department and advised that a small plane had crashed in a field adjacent to their house. Officers from the Clinton County Sheriff's Department and the Missouri State Highway Patrol responded and observed a small plane north of the residence that had crashed. There were 2 occupants on board. Both are deceased. We're in the process now of removing those bodies. They will be transferred to Kansas City and an autopsy will be performed on each body in the morning. Officers from the Sheriff's Department and the Highway Patrol will secure the crash scene this evening, and federal investigators from the AA will be here in the morning, first light, to begin investigation into why this plane crashed.
The relationship between the people on the plane and the house?
The residents of the home knew one of the persons on board. They indicated the plane had come to the home here in rural Clinton County to kind of do a flyover and wave to the family that lived in the home there. And at some point during one of those flybys, the plane crashed into the farm field north of the home.
Is there any idea of how it crashed? Did it head straight down, or was it slide and go over on its bottom, on nose first, or how did it land?
Well, you know, to be that specific, I'm not going to be. I will tell you that the plane crashed into the field and then caught fire. You know, as far as anything more specific than that, I think federal investigators would be more able to answer those types of questions.
Did you know if they died instantly, or?
I have no idea.
You mentioned the FAA. Is the ATSP going to be involved in this?
I don't know that.
Do you know where they were flying out of?
They were coming in from Kansas City.
What type of plane was it? Do you have a Cessna or a...
It was a Piper Cherokee, I believe. Let me double check there. Yeah, Piper Cherokee, 1967 model.
Was that a
single engine, propeller, single engine.
Any other information on the victims or the people involved?
At this time, we're trying to identify the 2 individuals that were inside the plane. We believe them to be 2 males, adult males that were inside the plane. There was no flight plan that we know of filed with any of the area airports they may have taken off from, so that's another issue we're trying to figure out, you know, what airport originated the flight from and who these 2 people are.
Do you know who owns the plane?
We do have the registered owner of the plane, I believe.
So the owner was not flying?
We don't know that.
Do you have the VIN number?
I do not have that.
You mentioned it came from Kansas City, but you don't know which airport?
No, we don't know where it came from, which airport.
Oh, I thought you said it came from Kansas City.
No, it did not. We don't know exactly for sure what airport this flight originated from, and that's why we're just not saying yet until we get definite confirmation which airport they took off from.
How extensive was the fire?
You know, the plane is partially burned. The tail section of the plane looks like it is not burnt. The cabin area looks like it was burnt pretty good.
And who, besides yourself and Clinton County Sheriff's Department, who are the emergency responders that came?
It would be from the Clinton County Fire District, the Ambulance District, the Sheriff's Department is here, the Missouri State Highway Patrol is on scene, and I believe, as far as I know, that's the emergency personnel that are up there.
And your name and rank for the record, sir?
My name is first name Sheldon, S-H-E-L-D-O-N, last name Lyon, L-Y-O-N. I'm a sergeant with the Missouri State Highway Patrol.
If these guys end up being who you think they are these Kansas City men, KC metro area?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
No. I mean, we maybe have an idea about one of them, but we're not sure. So, and certainly the next of kin have not been notified. So until all that's done, we're just going to have to wait.
Can you kind of describe what it looks like over there, just the debris scattered, just kind of put into words what it looks like right at the scene?
Right, there's a field north of the home, and you can see in the mud where the plane had struck the ground, one of the wings has come off of the plane. The plane is upside down, and the cabin area of the plane has been burned. The tail section looks like it's not been burned. Fire wasn't an issue for the rear of the plane, but it certainly was for the cabin area.
How close to the house was it? Roughly.
200 yards, maybe.
And were the people outside when it happened, the friends who lived at this house?
Yeah, their family was outside at the time the plane went over. And, what they saw, I don't know their statements or I don't have any information about what they said they saw when the plane came back.
You said the family of the home was outside kind of expecting a flyby, so we can take it that they must have had some sort of communication.
The family knew that this plane was going to come by. Like I said, one of the occupants of the plane was a friend of the family. And so they were anticipating the plane flying over the home. And, like a lot of times in the past, people on the ground wave, and, the folks that are up in the plane, either the passenger or the pilot, are waving at the folks on the ground, and this just went horribly wrong for some reason.
And they must have seen it then.
Well, and like I said, I don't know what their statements are, but they were outside at the time. Anybody else?